Chris Rock told me to stay off the pipe.
That's good advice.
I didn't listen.
Has anybody actually done stand-up here?
In this place?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Webster Hall.
Are you waiting on somebody?
Yeah, I'm waiting for my birthday party to start. Hopefully they'll show up.
I think it's so embarrassing for grown-ups to be on social media. I do what I like.
Yeah, you just announced your relationship all over social media.
So what?
Don't act like you're above this at all.
So what?
Come
That's
see my
it.
girlfriend. Look at my girlfriend. Look, I was at the beach with my
Yeah,
girlfriend.
she's somebody to post a picture of. Have you
But
seen
there
her?
is-
That's what you want the picture. I don't want you need your face yelling at me. Oh, my phone's going. Hold on.
Ay, moron.
Who is it?
Dave, I'm in the middle.
It's her again? It hasn't only been like 10 minutes.
Dave, I'm still in the interview.
No, it's authentic.
Tell them
it's a
that
light to
don't
work
hang
with
out.
my ass.
This is how we hang out.
How difficult am I? It's really amazing. It's really amazing. I surprised myself.
Social media is just like another part of the business of being a stand-up comic now.
I knew it was real when somebody walked up to me and was like, man, I seen you on TikTok. And I was like, okay, this is the movement now.
I started doing it in like 2020, and it definitely changed my career.
I've been touring with Chelsea Handler, and she slid into my DMs.
Right.
Like, oh yeah, I saw some of your clips. Do you want to open for me? I'm like, is this real? I'm like, I guess I'll follow her back.
Everybody wants me to do it. I have management calling, if you could do a clip. I said, I can't.
You have never posted a video of you on your Instagram?
No, anything that people have clipped together and asked me to share, I've done that, but I'm not
Shared my
setting up.
podcast clip. You shared it.
Exactly.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'll do that, but I'm
'Cause it
not
was
setting
done.
up a tripod.
Yeah.
The thing with TikTok, I went to my sister's graduation, and this woman came up and she said, oh my God, my brother's such a fan of yours. Can I put him on FaceTime? And I was like, of course. Shows me the FaceTime. It's like an 8-year-old boy.
Oh.
And I was like, oh God, what the fuck? I thought I was speaking to like people my age.
that's
It's like
your
the
demo.
8-year-old's like, I never saw that punchline coming.
I don't know. Is this, we're just sitting here being pretty, I guess? I don't know. Now it looks like we're just in some kind of alliance.
Do you read the comments?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm
I
in the
don't wanna
comments.
know. You are?
I'm in the comments.
I
I'm letting
can't.
everybody know I'm
What?
in there.
You replied all
And I'm
of them?
replying.
No, why?
Under my real account.
I don't know how the Kardashians do this all the time.
What, this? Yeah, this is crazy, man.
You go crazy.
The best advice I got, Aziz told me to only talk about what only you could talk about. When I started comedy, Chris Rock was like my idol. So I was like, I want to talk about the stuff Chris is talking about. I didn't have the point of view cultivated enough that I could be talking about this.
The best advice I got actually came from some more. She was just saying, always get on stage. Just stay on stage. She said, work is work. Don't worry about the money. Love comedy first. Love what you do first. And, the money is definitely gonna come if you put the work in.
You got to do it for you. If you're doing it for validation of some kind, it's going to eat you alive.
I'm telling myself I'm going to do the most mid-set to have ever happened, and I've accepted that.
I like that expectation.
I don't think any of us are doing anything different than we would usually do, because then we wouldn't be here.
But I don't have a ritual or anything,
No.
other than like suddenly needing to pee.
Always gotta pee. I always make sure I pee before a set because
You
then
pissed yourself on set.
No, but I have had to cross my legs very strongly.
If I have a show I care about, I only listen to Rage Against the Machine all day.
It's like if I've been on tour for a while, like, yeah, I'll have a drink just to loosen up a bit.
Right.
But if it's like a taping, I got to be on my game. I was scared of the steps going
Yeah, me too.
down, but I was like, you got to be confident.
I was not concerned about the steps.
On my rider, I say no stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I need a
makes-
flat surface all the way. Yeah,
The
yeah.
audience has to be.
I'm gonna start requesting one of those old people chairs that goes up the stairs.
Oh, yes.
I have a very LeBron regimen. It's like right, gym, nap, maybe a little dirty stuff in between.
Yeah. That's why he took the nap.
I always get there early. I'm a motherfucking professional.
But LA, you guys have green rooms.
Yes.
Because I had a LA comic came to the Stand Up New York and said to me, do you know where the green room is? And I mean, it was the first time an LA comedian has ever made me laugh.
Depends how you're doing in LA. He obviously bombs in LA. We do very well. We do very well in LA.
Sometimes hecklers respect the disrespect you gave them.
What's your weight, bro? Huh? 195. You got it good, bro. Enjoy that shit, man. You in the ones.
What's more weird is the person who's sitting in the front with their arms crossed, whose face doesn't move, they don't laugh one time, and then afterwards they come up to you and go, "Oh my God, you were so great." And I told some woman, you should have told your face that. So we're in the front, stressing people out.
I'm having fun.
My first special, there was a guy who was like this the whole time, and I was like, "Are you okay? Are you having a good time?" And he just went, "No." Like, that's like going to a strip club with ED on purpose.
Right.
Do you guys do roasts? I don't.
No, because I can dish it. I can't take it.
Like, how do you react?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
I
go
would
home
take
and
it
you
very
cry?
personally. You would be dead to me. I would probably never talk to you again.
With one of my kids, it's like, it's great. Even though you can't hear the laughs. I'm like,
Why are you saying that? Yeah, I'm like, why do you do that? Why do they do that?
I know. I'm like, okay.
Hey, you said the words right. The audience didn't seem to care for it, but we love you.
Yeah,
It's like when an audience member goes, "Hey, I thought you were great."
Yeah. I thought you were pretty good.
You know, that younger crowd, their comedy has changed. You know, they're more of roasting each other and talking about
Yeah.
each other. So that's what they want to hear.
With the club, I'm talking about what I'm talking about. With a college, you have to talk about what they want to talk about.
Like, I've done corporate gigs where it's like the paycheck is good enough that you're like, "I'll talk about whatever you want me to talk about."
Did y'all do the Zoom shows?
I did a lot of Zoom shows.
I stayed away from them. I didn't do one.
Bunch of execs looking at you like, please entertain us.
It's the best when they're having like a company meeting. People are like getting in trouble at work, and then they're like, now a comedian.
I did a Zoom corporate, and I think I said balls, and I got a message in the chat. You can wrap up your set now.
See, don't check the chat. Don't check the emails.
They
This
can't
is
make
on
you
you.
wrap up.
Sure,
already.
sure.
They paid you for a specific amount of time.
Oh, no, I got paid.
Okay, fine.
I got
fine.
paid.
Yeah, whatever.
And it was on Zoom. I was happy to let the Zoom go.
What I love about those types of gigs is like you can just relentlessly bomb,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter. I'll eat shit, and I'm proud of it.
There is nothing better than like bombing and being like, "The check's gonna
Check
clear."
this out. I have it in my pocket before.
So many of these companies, they don't actually want comedy. And that's why they send the email like, can you not talk about sex, drugs, religion, politics, or race? And I'm like, I think you should just hire a band.
I know, but
See, I don't want
You actually don't want comedy.
They do, but if you're next to your coworker and the comic is joking about anal, you're not going to be like, "That's so relatable." That's why it can't be dirty. It has to be very clean.
I did a corporate gig for a bunch of doctors, and I effectively called them prostitutes in front of their children, which they did not take too kindly to. Because I had a resort, and so I had the weekend at the resort, so I just saw all of them and the kids at the pool the next day, and they were like, I was like,
You guys ever did prisons?
no.
No, I have. I do Rikers a lot.
Oh, wow.
Rikers
How
a
is
lot.
that?
It'll make or break you. We did a Stop the Violence show in Rikers, and a fight broke out. So it's like, what was the purpose of a
That's a tough crowd, I bet.
tough crowd? You know, the woman audience is always good, but we were doing like for the adolescents and the kids, those
Oh, that's
are,
bad.
oh my
man.
God, those kids were the worst. So
Oh,
they
I
was
bet.
trying to heckle, and you know, I'm from where they from, so I know how to talk back. So they used to yell out stuff and say, call me names, and I'd be like, look, guess what I'm doing after this? I'm going home.
Stuck here.
Y'all stuck here.
That's
I can't go home.
That's great.
When's the last time you felt the sun, boy?
There's no light in this room. It's the Abercrombie and Fitch of fucking reading.
Yeah.
But I did my makeup in the dark.
Yeah.
As a lesbian, it's pretty
You did a
impressive.
good job.
I am low-key pretty. I'm gonna convince you guys.
Is this the title of your special? I'm
Yes.
pretty.
I am.
That's great.
I am, just because I'm not, I could wear something better.
You have to have like a kind of a new joke that you know works.
Yeah.
Just to feel excited about a set.
I'm not gonna like specifically shape this thing for a crowd. I want it to feel like natural and what's sort of been on my mind the last few weeks.
The way I'm telling this today might not be the way I'm telling this
Tomorrow.
tomorrow, because it's gonna be either more or it's gonna be tighter. Doing stand-up is either for confirmation or for information. So it's like when I write a new joke, I need information from the audience.
Hannibal would insist on listening to your set after the set.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't watch myself.
Literally every time I've done it, I'm like, oh man, New bit.
It's hard for me. I've also have started to force myself to.
Yeah.
Because every time I do it, it does help me get better, but I hate it.
I would rather cut myself, but I do it like once a week where I'll sit down for an hour. And most of the time it's like nothing. I mean, there's just nothing there. And then other times I go like, oh, that was like a beginning of a joke.
Yeah.
I do what I'm in the mood for. Sometimes I only do 2.
Okay, you're gonna do 2?
Never do.
I can do 2
I'm not
minutes.
feeling it.
I might do 2
There's
minutes.
no fucking way.
I do what I'm in the mood for.
You know, we didn't have a lot of time. I had to do what I did. I did go long, admittedly.
You know, I know Netflix is a big deal, but I try not to treat it like it's a taping. I try to go up there and just have fun. I don't even pay attention to the cameras. I just go up there and be me.
That's the only thing I've thought about, just how to have fun.
Yeah, we work so hard for moments like this.
Of course.
Me personally, I try to really let it sink in and be like, bitch, you did it.
Are you coming to the party?
I'm coming. Yep, I'm coming.
His father, like a father to me already. Look at this. I go without a father. I'm walking out.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? You're getting bonus shit. That was great. Both shows incredible. Webster Hall. We did it big, New York City.
I literally would be the greatest lawyer. I think we're too generous with the amount of room we leave for like a fire hydrant. Like
That's a great
to get a
cause to
hose
take
in.
up.
I'm gonna park in the spot where the fire hydrant is. I hope I get a ticket just so I can contest. And I want to do an exhibit. I want to get in 2 cars, a fire hydrant, and a fire truck. And I want to say, jury, show me how you can't get that hose between these 2 cars.